Hello everyone, students of 9th and 10th class. Welcome to this online session arranged for 9th and 10th class students. Today we are going to discuss about indirect speech or report speech. It is one of the important grammar portions in English. So, let us study it in detail. Look at the sentence. Ram said, I am writing a letter. In this sentence, you can see two different parts. One, speaker and verb, and the other part, the actual words spoken by the speaker. So the second part is known as a reported speech. So before writing the answer, you have to concentrate on three different things. Number one, identification of sentence. Number two, identification of reporting verb. Number three, identification of changing words. So these are the three important steps that we have to do before writing the answer. Again, identification of sentence. Number two, identification of reporting verb. And number three, identification of changing words. So, most of you know that there are 5 types of sentences in English. Number one, assertive sentence or declarative sentence. Number two, interrogative sentence. Number three, imperative sentence. Number four, exclamatory sentence. And number five, optative sentences. Number one, assertive or declarative sentence. Number two, interrogative sentence. Number three, imperative sentence. Number four, exclamatory. And number five, optative. Assertive sentence means a statement. Interrogative sentence means a question. Imperative sentence means order or request. Exclamatory sentence showing extreme feeling, surprise. Optative, wish, prayer, etc. So, we have noticed that there are 5 types of sentences. Assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory and optative. Assertive sentence always starts with a subject and ends with a full stop. Interrogative sentence starts with a question word or an auxiliary verb, ends with a question mark. Imperative sentence starts with a verb or don't, otherwise we can see the presence of please in the sentence. Exclamatory sentence starts with a what or how and ends with an exclamation mark. Optative sentence starts with may and ends with either full stop or an exclamation mark. So, assertive sentence starts with a subject and ends with a full stop. Interrogative sentence starts with a question word or an auxiliary verb, ends with a question mark. Imperative sentence starts with a verb or don't, or you can see the presence of Please, exclamatory sentence starts with the what or how, ends with the exclamation mark, and optative sentence starts with the may and ends with the exclamation mark. Let us find out what these types of sentences are. Number one, how nice the bird's wings are. The sentence starts with the how and ends with an exclamation mark. So it is exclamatory sentence. Number two, Tom is reading a book. Starts with the subject and ends with the full stop. That is assertive. Number three, don't open the door. Starts with the don't. It is imperative. May you live long. Starts with the may but does not end with a question mark. Ends with an exclamation mark. So it is optative sentence. May I come in? Starts with the auxiliary verb, ends with the question mark. It is interrogative. And last one, what a fool you are. Starts with the what and ends with the exclamation mark. So it is exclamatory sentence. Did you get it? So there are 5 types of sentences: assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and optative sentence. So before writing the answer, we have to concentrate on 3 different points. Number 1, identification of sentence. Number 2, identification of reporting verbs. Number 3, identification of changing words. So, as you know that there are 5 types of sentences. Assertive sentence. The reporting verbs are said, told, answered, and replied. Interrogative sentence. Asked, inquired, queried. Imperative sentence. Ordered, requested, commanded, advised, asked, told, etc. Exclamatory sentence. Exclaimed. Optative sentence. Prayed, wished, blessed, cursed, etc. Again, assertive sentence. The main reporting verbs are such, told, answered, replied. Interrogative, asked, inquired, queried. Imperative sentence, ordered, requested, commanded, advised, asked, and told. Exclamatory sentence, exclaimed. Optative sentence, prayed, wished, blessed, cursed, etc. So number 1, identification of sentence, and you know how to identify the sentence. Number 2, identification of a reporting verb. Number 3, identification of changing words. So remember one thing, not the point. If the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, the tense inside the inverted commas will not change. अगर रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब प्रेजेंट या फ्यूचर में है तो इन्वर्टेड कॉमा के अंदर की टेंस बदलेगा नहीं. That's an important point. Please note that. So, number 1, identification of sentence. Number 2, identification of reporting verb. And number 3, identification of changing words. So let us see what are the changing words, how the words are changed in report of speech. Number 1, auxiliary verbs. Is and am will change into was. changes into was or were. Was or were will change into had been. Has and have into had. Will into would. Shall into would or should. Can, could, may, might, must, had to, do or does into did, had plus third verb. Please remember, is will change into was, are into was or were into had been, has and have into had, will changes into would, shall into would or should. Shall changes into would or should. So if it indicates a tense, it will change into would, and if it indicates a duty, it will change into should. Can, could, may into might, must into had to, do, does into did into had plus third verb. So it is very necessary to learn the changing words. Once again, is, am will change into was, are will change into was or were, was and were will change into had been, has and have will change into had, will into would, shall, would or should. Please note, अगर वो टेंस को बता रहे वुड में बदलेगा, अगर ड्यूटी या ओब्लिगेशन को बता रहे it will change into should. Can changes into could, may into might, must into had to, do or does into did, and did into had plus third verb. Now let us see how the persons are changed. I will change into he or she. My will change into his or her. Me will change into him or her. We into they. Our into their. Us into them. You अगर सब्जेक्ट है तो will change into he, she, they, I, we, etc. You as an object will change into him, her, them, me, us, etc. Your will change into his, her, their, my, our, etc. So please, I will change into he or she. My will change into his or her. Me will change into him or her. We will change into they. Our into their. Us into them. You. अगर subject है तो will change into he, she, they, I, we. अगर object है तो will change into him, her, them, me, us. Your will change into his, her, their, my, and our. Always remember, I, my, me, we, our, us will be changed into according to the speaker, and you and your will change according to the listener. And you know that I will change into he or she. तो देखना speaker. Speaker male है तो will change into he, female है तो into she. Just like my, I, my, me, we, our, us. These words will be changed according to the speaker, and you and your will be changed according to the listener. So again, let's continue. This will change into that. This into those. Here into there. now into then, ago, before, thus, so, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, tonight, that night. This will change into that. These will change into those. Here will change into there. Now will change into then. Ago into before. Thus, so, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day or the following day, tonight will change into that night. Sir and madam. We have to add respectfully. Yes. Positively or in the affirmative. No. Negatively or in the negative. Sorry, apologize. Thank you. Thanked. Whom? So, is am will change into was. Was and were will change into had been. Has have into had. Will into would. Shall, would or should. Can into could. May, might, must, had to. Do or does into did. Did, had plus third form. This into that. These, those. Here, there. Now, then. Ago, before. Thus, so. Tonight, that night. Today, that day. Yesterday, the previous day. Tomorrow, the next day. Sir and madam. So you have to add respectfully. Asked respectfully. Told respectfully. Yes will change into positively or in the affirmative. Answered positively or answered in the affirmative. No. Negatively or in the negative. Sorry. Apologized. Thank you. Thanked whom. So what are the changes that we can notice in interjections? Alas, you have to add with sorrow, exclaimed with sorrow. Hooray, exclaimed with joy. Ho, exclaimed with surprise or shock. Look, exclaimed with attention. Bravo, applauded. So these are the main changing words that we have to follow when we write answers to indirect speech. Number 1, identification of sentence. Number 2, identification of reporting verbs. Number 3, identification of changing words. So let us practice sentence by sentence. So number 1, assertive sentences. How assertive sentences are changed into indirect speech. Rude. Who? It means the speaker. Said. Yeah, told. If there is listener, you have to add told. Told whom? If there is only speaker, you can say who said plus that. Then you can change the sentences into reported speech. For example, Ram said, I have an important assignment today. So I have already told you the first step to identify the type of sentence. Here the sentence starts with a subject, ends with a full stop. So it is assertive sentence. So how to change? Who said that or told whom that? Here the speaker is alone. So said. Ram said. So we have to change the inverted commas and we added that there. Subject, reporting verb plus that. Then third step, identification of changing words. I change hoga, have change hoga, important as today. These three words will be changed. I changes into he or she. Here the speaker is Ram. So it will be changed into he. Have will be changed into had. And important assignment today will change into that day. So look again, another sentence. Ravi said to Rani, I shall prepare the project tomorrow. So first step, identification of sentence. So we are practicing assertive sentences. It starts with a subject and ends with a full stop. So assertive sentence say reporting verb said or told. Changing words, I change hoga, shall change hoga, tomorrow change hoga. Then Ravi. Here you can see the listener also. So said ke badle told aayega, told whom? Told Rani, and you added that. I will change this into he or she. Here speaker is Ravi, he. Shall will change into would or should. Here it indicates a tense. So would prepare project tomorrow, the next day. Ravi told Rani that he would prepare the project. Tomorrow will change into that day. Another sentence. The teacher said to Sita, you must bring the file tomorrow. The teacher, here you can see the listener, so said it will be changed into told Sita that. Then you will be changed into according to the listener. Sita, she must will change into had to bring the file tomorrow will change into the next day. Raghav said, I can draw beautiful pictures. And I change hoga, can change hoga, और कोई words नहीं. So you can write the answer as Raghav said that Raghav, he can changes into could. He could draw beautiful pictures. So let us have a revision. Number one, identification of sentence. Which type of sentence it is. Number two, identification of reporting verb. Number three, that's the most important thing, identification of changing words. So you have to by heart it. Next one, assertive sentence. Who, the speaker, said or told whom that. Then you can continue the answer. So before going to the next session, you must by heart all the changing words. So let us see in the next session. Thank you.